Hi, good morning to one and all. Myself, A. Ramasnelu. Today I am going to explain how to draw the shear force and bending moment diagrams for cantilever beam subjected to uniformly varying load. Okay, here the problem given that a cantilever of 4 meters long carries a gradually varying load of 0 at the free end to maximum, that is 2 kilonewton per meter at the fixed end. Okay, free end is 0 and fixed end is 2 kilonewton per meter. Okay, draw the shear force and bending moment diagrams for the cantilever beam. Okay, in previous sessions we solved when cantilever beam is subjected to point loads, UDL loads and combination of point load and UDL loads. Okay, the same procedure we will use here, but small change. Okay, first draw the beam based on the given data. In this problem, the diagram of the beam they are not given. For that we need to draw the first beam. Okay, here the length of the cantilever beam they given that 4 meters. Okay, give the length of the beam they given that 4 meters. Okay, next the load acting on the beam is UVL load, that is 0 at free end and maximum 2 kilonewton per meter at fixed end. It is the given load. Okay, uniformly varying load, that is 0 at fixed end, 2 kilonewton per meter at 0 at free end, 2 kilonewton meter per 2 kilonewton per meter at fixed end. Okay, like that we need to draw the load. Okay, observe how I am drawing the load. Okay, it is 0 and here 2 kilonewton per meter. Okay, it is the load, type of load acting on the beam. Now I am going to converting this UVL into point load. Okay, it is very easy. Okay, it is the beam. Okay, next the length of the beam, total length of the beam is 4 meters. Total length of the beam they given that 4 meters. Okay, next here the load acting at 0 at free end and 2 kilonewton meter per at fixed end. In previous UDL we converted from UDL to point load. In that case the converted load is acting at midpoint of AB. It is A and it is B. Okay, but in this case the converted load is acted at L by 3 distance from minimum load sorry 2 by 3 distance from minimum load and 1 by 3 third length of from maximum load. Here the maximum load is acting at fixed end, so that L by 3 distance from fixed end. Next 2L by 3 distance from free end. Okay, that equals to Here 2 by 3 into L is 4, that equals to the distance is that equals to 2.67 meters from point B. L by 3 is, L is 4 by 3, that equals to 1.33. This load is 1.33 and this distance is 2.67. Therefore total value is 4. Okay, like this we need to calculate. Here now we calculated point of load acting. Now we need to calculate load. How much load? It is the load, point load, converted load. Here total load, uniform load is 2 into distance is 4 by 2, L by 2. Therefore final the load value is 4. Okay, it is the converted load. From this we need to calculate shear force and bending moment values. Based on that values we can draw shear force and bending moment diagrams at point A and C. The variation we can have to draw the at point A and C. Okay, first I am going to calculate shear force at point B. Shear force at point B. At point B is 0 because there is no load, so that the shear force at point B is 0. Next we need to calculate shear force at point A. At point A the reaction force is acting. The reaction force is acting, that is RA is equals to total load acting on the beam is 4, so that reaction force is also 4 kilonewtons. Okay, next shear force at point A, that is we need to calculate before load. Before load is my right side of point A, that is only acting downward force. Downward force is positive, that is 4 kilonewton. Next shear force at point A after load, that equals to right side of point A, it is only acting one load, and on point A acting one reaction force. Reaction force is acting upward direction, so that it can be taken as minus value, that equals to minus 4 is equals to 0. Okay, based on these values we need to draw the shear force diagram. For that first draw the baseline. First we need to draw the baseline. It is the baseline. It is point A and B. At point B the shear force is 0. At point A the shear force is 4. Okay, A, B, C. But already in previous class I given one point. The variation of shear force value from one point to one point when the load, the type of load is UVL. In that case it is parabolic curve. Okay, parabolic curve. It is parabolic curve, and this one is baseline, and this one is positive because the values of shear force is positive value, so that it can be drawn above the baseline. Above the baseline. Okay, it is the shear force diagram for cantilever beam subjected to UVL load. Okay, next similarly we need to calculate bending moment values. Bending moment at point B. Here at point B there is no load, so that the bending moment point at B is 0. Similarly bending moment at point A is equals to minus, because it is hogging, so that we will get negative bending moment minus of here right side of A acting one load, that is the value of load is 4. distance from this point to point A is 1.33. So that the value at bending moment at point A is 4 into 1.33. The value is 5.33 minus of 5.33. Okay, units is kilonewton into meter. Load into distance, that equals to, it is the value of bending moment at point A. At point B is 0. Okay, by using these values we need to draw the bending moment diagram. First, draw the baseline. Okay, locate points A and B, and this one is baseline. Okay, next, bending moment at point A is minus. Minus means you have to draw the below the baseline. Okay, it is the maximum value. Here the shear force value is 4 kilonewton. Similarly, at this bending moment, the value is 5.33 kilonewton meter. Okay. Here, the variation of shear force bending moment from point A to B is represented in cubic curve. Represented in cubic curve. It is the cubic curve. Okay. Here the bending moment is negative. Okay. It is the bending moment diagram for the given beam. Okay, like this we need to draw the shear force and bending moment diagram for the given beam. Okay, thanks for watching.